What is going on, guys? So, you may notice it's dark. We're having a blackout. Now, the thing about having blackouts when you have animals is a lot of your animals require power. So, as you can tell, it's actually super quiet here, and this is what normal people's houses sound like. Now, if you're an animal person and you walk in your fish room or into your lounge room or into your bedroom, wherever your fish tanks are, and you can't hear anything, you've either got a very fancy setup that's set up pretty much perfectly, or you got a power out. There is something out, and we have a giant Resun, was it LP60 or something, running the one tank there. So that thing is ridiculously loud because yeah, it's just got heaps of air running there. So yeah, but anyway, we should have a generator, but we don't. It's something that, oh look, can't hear anything from here. It's like a ghost town in there. Hello fishies. The power's been out for like, I think an hour. It's only supposed to be out for another hour, but just in case the power continues to stay out, the only way that you can aerate your tanks is either by moving the water or doing water changes. So right now we're sucking water out of the front tank and we're just going to blast the hose into it. And yeah, I've had to do this a few times for blackouts, but yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare when it's an animal person's worst nightmare. And with the whole coronavirus going on at the moment, I think it'd be good to have a few blackouts before complete lockdown, and just because there's a lot of people preparing for a lot of things, but there's a lot of things that they're not preparing for. So yeah, I guess this might be something that'll make people a little bit more woke to the situation, and hopefully a few people learn a few things if these little blackouts keep happening all around. So yeah, I'm going to continue to do some water changes. I have to stay up until the power comes back on, otherwise some of the filters may not start again. Some of the siphons break, some of the this one in this tank here was the one that ran dry on the koi pond outside, and now sometimes when the motor stops it jams up and it won't start without you giving it a hand. So I have to wait and make sure that everything starts back up properly. That sucks. So I'm going to try and keep busy for the next hour or 3 or however long the power's out for, and I'll probably see you guys when I go insane. Well, we have power back. I hope it is a permanent thing for a while. So yeah, literally all you have to do, well, all I have to do is go around and feel the hoses, make sure that the pumps are running. Obviously I can hear the air pumps running, and just check that nothing is siphoning the wrong way. There's been no leaks. Also, I think this is what I was talking about. This is a bumper nut that works. can I see any water movement? Oh no, the pump is working. But another thing with blackouts is the UV is on a timer, and that timer needs power to work. So now it is the power. Where's the arrow? Oh god damn it. Now I gotta figure out if we're gonna take it off again. Alright, I'm gonna put you guys down here. So I gotta make sure that I twist that manually so that will come on when it needs to. Let me focus here. Because if it doesn't come on when I need it to, it'll continue getting super duper green like it already is. So we'll figure that one out at the end of the coronavirus thing, eh? Check the freezers. Oh, I gotta turn the light off too. Well, hopefully that one works all good now. Well, that is all the checks. I don't need to check anything in the animal room because they're all reptiles and everything else is air operated. Yeah. I guess we're gonna have to look into getting a generator. I do have a generator, but it's only a little one. So it could, well, when we used to have blackouts, I used to use it to just run the air pumps, because as long as those air pumps are running, all the tanks will be perfectly fine. But if the air pumps aren't running, then nothing's running. So that's the one good thing about having one air pump, or well, two, because there's one for this tank and one for the fish room. So that way, if you do have a blackout and it is your fish that you are worried about, the air does everything. And look, there is other options for air. If you have just an air stone, wait, let me turn this light on, because we have power, might as well use it. Where's the switchy thing? Oh, there it is. Alright, so you have air stones, you have sponge filters. You can use sponge filters in quite a few different ways. There's this big old thing here, which is a 15 litre water bottle that I turned into a little moving bed filter. So yeah, that's not obviously not going to fit in everybody's tank because it is it's quite a huge thing, and it's not the most ideal thing because there is quite a bit of media that doesn't actually move. A lot of it gets stuck, but this stuff down the bottom does shuffle a bit, so I guess it still works. And having it move so aggressively in the middle there, it knocks all the bad bacteria, well, not bad, all the old dead bacteria off, and then just keeps replacing it. That's the whole K1 media, or moving liquid media filters. We'll do something about that later when I actually make something big enough. It has been proven time and time again that having one that's fairly big, so that might actually be making quite a bit of difference, but that is, in that kind of proportion, is probably not much better than one of these sponge filters. So if you're looking at the size difference, yeah, these are the jumbo sponge filters though, so if you had just a little one, then maybe, yeah, that thing would be quite a lot better. But I don't know. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about. In-tank tumble filters like that. So I don't even know how to test if they work any better. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys to it and probably try and find a generator. Alright guys, take it easy, stay awesome, and remember, you can't fail if you try. See you later.